Welcome to Art. My name is Mr. Clark. Raise your hand if you knew that already.
Is one of the is a little memory in the life of a stone, but very much in the spirit of the nature of stone.
Oh, hello. I didn't hear you come in. I was just having a pleasant conversation with my good friend Andy Goldsworthy. Andy, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, my name is Andy Goldsworthy and I'm an artist. I come from the UK and I do my art outside, using only what I find in nature.
That's interesting.
My sculptures often have something to do with lines and colour and shape. So I go outside and I use whatever I can find around me to help you guys, the people who see my artwork, notice the space in a different way. So I might want you to notice the shape of this tree, or maybe how the tree is connected to the earth and the rocks here.
Why is that important to you? I think about all the things a stone has seen in its lifetime. It's sort of a memory of history.
When I go outside, I might be thinking about how light shines through ice, or how water flows in a river, or how many different colours I see in the leaves.
What is that you're working on?
This represents the very delicate balance of nature, how everything is connected so preciously.
But what if it falls apart?
Oh, I expect it to. I take photographs of all my artwork before they melt, or they dry, or they collapse, or get washed away, because time is part of the sculptures too.
Oh. Dang. Well, thanks, Andy Goldsworthy, for sharing your artwork with us. It's such an honor to talk with you.
Pleasure is all mine.
Before you go, I'd like to ask you one question.
Anything at all?
Do you have any gum?
No, I don't, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, that's okay. I still think you're a good person.
Thanks, Mr. Schmidt, that's very kind of you to say.
Hey, by the way, great job on the accent.
Did it sound authentic?
Sure.
What you'll do today, create an artwork using only the things you find in a certain place.
I think there's sort of a lot that you can unpack when you look at Andy Goldsworthy's art, but the thing that I want you to do for your project this week is to use an everyday object in a new way to make your art. Some way and they're not normally used, meaning simply that you're going to make art with something that you don't normally use to make art. So Andy Goldsworthy uses only materials that he finds in the environment to make his art. So your challenge is to use whatever you can find in whatever environment you choose to make your art. So that could be outside, like the artist does. That could be like at the park or in your backyard or a playground or something, or it could be inside, like a specific room in your house, like your kitchen or your bedroom or the bathroom. Just be careful in there. If you want to learn a little bit more about our artist, Andy Goldsworthy, he's a really interesting guy, makes really awesome artwork. I'll put a little link to a short video on YouTube that you can watch in the description of this video.
What you'll need, anything you can find in a certain place. Here's something I made using only my kids' cars. I don't normally use cars to make art, but when I arrange them in a different order, I notice new things about them. What do you notice about the way I arranged these cars? What does it make you think of? A couple of things to think about while you're working today. What new thing do you notice when you look at your artwork? And what challenges did you work through when you use different materials than you're used to?
Okay, everybody, that's it. I know that this is a little bit of a tough challenge, but try to think about whatever object you're using as anything other than that object that you're using. So think about its shape, the lines that are on it, the colors that you can use, and kind of go from there. So good luck, have fun, be safe, and I will see you all again next week.